Il debito pubblico è come un conto di risparmio per una banca centrale, in un sistema di banche centrali, nulla di più.
Ora mi dite una cosa, di chi sono i soldi? È una domanda. La proprietà dei soldi di chi è? Dello Stato, quindi lo Stato siamo noi. Allora, voglio sapere una cosa. Se i soldi sono i nostri, perché ce li prestano?
Okay, so the modern monetary theory, which was originally Mosler economics, is descriptive. So it describes how today's fiat currency works. It describes floating exchange rate versus fixed exchange rate regimes. And gold standard is a fixed exchange rate type of regime. And so modern monetary theory also describes how a gold standard works. It can tell you exactly the dynamics of a gold standard or any other kind of monetary system. Today's currencies are tax credits. They're the thing that can be used to pay taxes, and that's all they are. It's just a tax credit, and everything else is derived from that, from being a tax credit, because it's a thing required to pay taxes. And the currency, you know, the funds to pay taxes come only from the government, unless they're counterfeit. We don't talk about that.
Come fa la banca centrale? Cambia delle cifre su dei conti e basta. Qualche anno fa avevano 500 miliardi al giorno di liquidità di dollari. Da dove arrivavano questi 500 miliardi di dollari? Se li scrivono loro sui conti, non è che li prendono dalla Cina o tassano qualcuno. Da dove scaturiscono questi 500 miliardi? Sono cifre che scrivono loro.
You cannot sustain full employment. You cannot necessarily sustain full employment with any kind of fixed exchange rate policy. The fixed exchange rate policy from time to time can interfere with your ability to sustain full employment. And to sustain the true wealth of the economy and to realize your potential, you have to have everybody working. Or you want to have everybody working. You want to be at full employment to get the most out of most output. And so if your policy goal is to optimize your real standard of living, you need to have a floating exchange rate policy. The economy has a restriction placed on it that's not allowing it to grow and to employ all the people productively. And that restriction is the deficit limit. The restrictions are the fiscal limits, the 3% deficit limit and the 60% debt to GDP limit. So what needs to be done is those limits need to be relaxed and used as policy tools. If the economy is too cold, you warm it up. If it's too hot, you cool it down. Okay, and so the question is, like, okay, so if the European Union is willing to do that, allow countries to go to 8%, let's say, for example, then and you had prosperity, then you don't have to leave the euro. Okay. However, if they refuse, now you either have to sit here with the consequences or leave the euro.
Però uno dice, ma Grillo, cosa dici? La Banca d'Italia è la banca dello Stato italiano. Non è vero, la Banca d'Italia è un SPA privata, la proprietà della Banca d'Italia sono 10 assicurazioni, 10 fondazioni e 10 banche, che sono tutte società per azioni. I proprietari sono sempre gli stessi, non si saprà mai chi sono, ma sono sempre gli stessi, con la sede e i coglioni alle isole Cayman.